Why is it all about cash? Well, I wrote a book on how to turn around businesses, but this really does apply to any business, whether they're facing difficulties or not. And the reason in my book that I wrote on the subject that the first topic or the first chapter is about cash is the reason. Without cash flow, there's no business. So there's no point me telling you how you can improve sales, marketing, or operational processes if you don't have cash. 90% or 98% rather of the UK economy employs staff from small and medium enterprises, and they really are the backbone of the economy here in the UK. There's over 3 million small and medium businesses in the US, so it's a massive market, a big employer. And you might have heard the saying that turnover is vanity, profit is sanity, and cash is king. Well, most businesses that fail don't go out of business because they're not profitable. It's because they perhaps run out of cash. And I'll give you a really good example of this that I think summarises why cash flow is so important. So I was working with a 5 million revenue training business, and they provided training solutions to the military. So they were a global business with clients in many countries, and one of their clients was a Middle Eastern government. And they'd won a contract that was going to produce £1 million in revenue. And to deliver this training, it was going to cost them about 600k. So this was flying their people out, putting them up in hotels, delivering the training over a few month period. So the £1 million in revenue less the 600k cost to deliver the program was going to give them a fairly profitable piece of work, so about 400k in profit. The problem was that they negotiated some really silly payment terms, and this Middle Eastern government were going to pay in 12 months. So they'd won a £1 million contract. It was going to cost them 600k to deliver, leaves them with a 400k profit. However, they were going to incur all of these costs upfront, flying the staff out, training, hotel, flights, living, subsistent costs, etc. So on paper, they made a 400k profit, but they had a 600k cash flow deficit, which almost put them out of business. So you might say that it was madness to perhaps negotiate such long payment terms, and I don't disagree with this. And I said to the owner, well, why did you take the contract? And he said, because it was 20% of our annual revenues, £1 million contract in a 5 million revenue business. So I think that really sums up why turnover is vanity, profit is sanity, and cash is king. And in my book, I do give some tips on how you can quickly release cash in any business, but this is why I focus very much at the beginning of my training programs and in my book about cash, because cash is absolutely king.